Today we are taking a look at this extremely practical fishing machine. It is a 2003 Aquasport 275 Explorer that we have for sale. They bought the Silverton. If you have not seen that video, I will leave a comment down below. They bought that Silverton and they had this boat, and so now they are listing it with us. So I'm going to make a quick video. This video is going to serve multiple purposes. One, in case you like this boat, hit me up and let's sell it to you. And two, we're testing out the new gimbal. So if you notice the footage is a little bit more steady, I can do a little bit more shaking and you know, hopefully it looks a lot better. That was my biggest issue, my biggest complaint with my videos is how shaky it was. Hopefully this will solve the problem. So we're learning to use that, so it's a little bit new for me. You probably won't notice a huge difference. Anyways, with all that being said, let's jump into it and take a look at this Aquasport 275 Explorer. So here are the first looks. This is a 2003. It's got twin 200 Yamahas on there. As I'm sure you can see. Hull's in good shape. Boat itself is in good shape. The people that bought this boat were avid fishermen, so it is been loved, heavily used, but it's still overall in great shape. Let me walk out to the front and get you a panning shot of that. And here is the front. It does have a walk-through windshield as well as walk-arounds. Has an electric windlass with foot switches up here in the front. Plenty of tie downs, and it's got a little spot for a cushion so you can have a nice seat up here, have some passengers up front. It does have radar and collapsible outriggers. A solid working machine for any avid fisherman out there. Let's hop on board and take a look inside. All right, we are going to start back here in the transom area. Like I said, these are twin Yamaha 200s. They are two-stroke motors, so that is something to keep in mind. You have 4 rod holders back here, as well as access to the swim platform on the back in case you need to bring in a big fish, or if you've fallen in the water you need to get out. You do have easy in and out right here and there, but the swim ladder is on this side. We do have a light switch here for boarding lights, transom door, as well as just extra access into the bilge down here. Batteries. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. Do have rod storage along each wall. And on the other side, do have a flip down seat back here. You should be able to just pull this down. I can't do it because my hands are full. But you should be able to tell what goes on here. These flip out, and then you actually pull the bottom of this out, and becomes a seat. You can have a cushion here, and it stows away for easy fishing. You do have access here to battery switches, as well as oil for your 2-stroke motors. I know that is a contingency for some people. All right, so that's basically the cockpit. Let's go ahead and move forward. You do have steps on each side, here and here, to help you assist in the walk around and exiting and getting on and off the boat. Looking forward, we do have a fully enclosed helm station, as well as 2 collapsible outriggers. And behind curtain number 1, we have a sink and cut station. And on this side, we have the deep live well. It is an aquarium style live well, so you do have a view inside with the little window here. And on the other side, we have just some extra storage that is underneath the sink. Let's move up to the helm. Got your co-captain's chair with a cup holder and speaker. It's a pretty cut and dry boat, to be honest with you. It's a no-nonsense fishing machine, so if you are looking for a charter boat, you can get this one for a reasonable price, and it is good to go. You can take it fishing day one. These motors have about 1,100 hours on them. All right, taking a look at the captain's chair. This does rock back, so you can lean against it and have a flip-up bolster of sorts. Like I said, it's pretty cut and dry fishing machine. You got all your standard gauges. He does have a GPS unit that goes up top, as well as this one here, the Ray Marine. Here are all your gauges. They all work and are legible. You do have a compass. I'm just gonna scan through here, let you take a look at everything. Bear with me as I learn to work this gimbal. And hopefully focus as I'm doing it. These are all your breakers, stereo controls, windlass control, ignition switches, and that pretty much does it for this section. Let's hop down into the cabin and I will show you around, and that will pretty much wrap up this boat. Alright, so it is not a huge cabin, but it is enough to get everything you need. This is your panel. I'm going to try to just pan around to show you, and then we can go in depth. And that is your head right there. It is a full head, which is nice. Now let me climb down here. All right, so you do have your breaker panel here. So you can see, pretty standard breaker panel. We'll say this boat does not have a generator or AC. It is something to keep in mind, which is why we've had it as long as we have, which has only been a couple months, but a boat like this around here typically goes pretty fast, but most people are looking for AC. But if that's not a problem in your area, then this boat might be for you. Here is the sink with the stainless steel faucet, as well as a nice little microwave and a 1-burner top with a mini fridge. Do have a berthing back here, so you can sleep 1 to 2 people depending on how much they like each other back here. He's got his stowable and his life jackets. And you could probably sleep 2 up here in the V berth. This does come down and it can make into a bed. Yeah, he's got the insert right there actually, so you can turn this whole thing into a bed. Sleep, I guess the captain can sleep there, or whoever you like more or less. This is the rest of the insert for the table bed. And looking into the head, and that'll just about wrap up the tour of this boat. Like I said, this was going to be a quick and easy video. I really just wanted to, 1, show this boat off, and 2, get some practice in on this gimbal. Let me know how I did below if you like it with the gimbal. If not, it's a pretty beefy setup. Let me see if you can see it. Oh yeah, check that out. It is definitely a beefy setup, but I do want to get the best quality possible, so that's where we're at. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Subscribe if you have not already. Once we reach 500 subscribers, we will be able to activate, be able to monetize the channel a little bit. So make sure you subscribe, and we can start really taking this thing off. Anyways, one last look around the cabin. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one. We should be doing a Jeanneau NC 1095 next. That is the plan anyways. It's a beautiful boat that we have listed. We sold it to the guy brand new when we were Jeanneau dealers, which is a story for another time. I suppose we can put that in this channel at some point. But until then, I will see y'all in the next one. Enjoy.